And I'm back again. This is the Married to Medicine review. I'm sorry that it's pretty late. Y'all know I was turning up in Atlanta. But yeah, let's see how these ladies are doing and how this episode is. So we're doing the usual roundabout, like checking in on all the ladies. I'm not sure why Toya is doing a photo shoot right now in the middle of COVID or, for what purpose. But yeah, we see Toya on a photo shoot. We see the doctors working. Now, this is a random thing that I noticed on all of Bravo's shows. Do y'all notice that all the doorbells sound the same? Like, I see Eugene walking up to Simone's house, and that doorbell, like, does everyone have that doorbell ring? I don't think so. Anywho, and again, every time I see Eugene's ugly ass truck, I'm thinking, damn. That is an ugly ass truck. So it looks like we starting out with the men first on this episode. I have my hand on this fast forward button. So yeah, let's see. So they're recapping the couples night that they had in the last episode where Contessa and Scott was just fighting with each other the whole time. This editing is a little choppy. First they have him talking while making a drink, and already in the next scene they have them sipping on them. I'm guessing just because I edit now, now I just notice stuff like this. They are really starting out this episode with the husbands. Wow, okay, so Scott comes over now too. Now, I do appreciate this flashback of Married to Medicine 5 years ago when Toya and Simone was at it, and then she got mad at her husband and was yelling at him on his way to the car. Don't put me in situations where I'm going to fail. Oh, I remember that. Ooh, Simone. What else? What was the other one she said? This is out of control! That one. And then there was something else. Oh, something about the women. Like these hoes checking for you. Anywho, let me get back to the episode. I'm rambling. I'm sorry, y'all. Apparently, Scott hired someone that was attractive to work at the practice, and he's nervous that Contessa's going to have a problem with it. That's what I'm getting from this conversation right now. Child, we are 7 minutes in. Oh my God, but just the men. Fast forward. I don't care. Okay, so next scene we're with Anila and her nanny and her kid, and they're going by looking at the house that's still in construction. I'm about to fast forward this too. Okay, we're talking about backstory on Anila, and I'm guessing her growing up, blah, blah, blah. The closet looked like it's gonna be nice though. It's as big as my living room. But other than that, fast forward. It's gonna be an easy episode to review. So next scene we're with Dr. Jackie in her office. She's reading her own book, and strategically the cover is placed in the camera's view to see what it is. I'm sure that was not on purpose. But anyway, Simone pulled up to her practice and they're going to have lunch together. I'm so glad they're friends again. Or are they? I really do prefer when they're friends rather than enemies. I'd rather than be enemies with everyone else. So Simone is telling Jackie that she's planning on doing a town hall to encourage Georgia to vote. And she's letting her know that she's planning this with Lisa Nicole Cloud. Which just hearing that name sparks a red flag whenever you do business with that woman. So Simone mentions to Jackie what's bothering her about doing this with Lisa is that Lisa is basically not giving her a chance to do any type of input. Lisa already did everything and is kind of just treating Simone like an assistant. So now Simone has second thoughts about doing this. And then Jackie, she messy. She's saying, well, I'm guessing you should have listened to Heavenly. And we get a flashback of Heavenly and Lisa going at it because of some business that went bad. Now, to be fair, Simone could just tell Lisa, how she's feeling right now. But instead, she's just telling Jackie about it. Oh my God. So next scene, we with Heavenly and her son looking at a house. This is not starting out well, y'all. I am bored. We are 23 minutes in and nothing has happened. How many times in a reality show are we gonna get the plot line of flipping houses? Do y'all notice that? So we get an update that the house they were looking at in a couple episodes ago, they actually purchased it. They give us the price, $435,000, and they want to rent the house out to make a profit. Heavenly and this voice. Oh my God. You got some wine? Oh yeah, let me pop this open. This look good. Baby, you want
mama to get sick and get a headache?
Did they orchestrate this scene when they're just sitting out back and, you've been a great mother, Mom. Like, thank you. I will say this, Heavenly is a terrible person and evil on the inside to the core and the outside. But she is a good dentist and a good mom, and I cannot take that away from her. So then Heavenly asks him like, oh, you need a good woman. What kind of woman you want? Now, Heavenly, I'm sorry. My gaydar is a little impeccable, but I'm just saying, I don't think he's looking for a woman. That's all I got to say on that. But hey, the kid's under 21, whatever. Find yourself like I did in college, sir. Good luck to you. Next scene, we were with Contessa, and this is the first time we've seen her this episode. We're 25 minutes in. We saw her husband before her. So Contessa is having a meeting with her life coach in her office. Her life coach, she must have known she was going to be on TV today. Just the way she's dressed. I don't know. But again, at least she hired a professional to talk to about her marriage or her life. Whether it be a therapist, a life coach, she needs to talk to someone about this marriage that she's in. Ooh, this episode is a best fiends tea. Oh my goodness. We almost halfway in and nothing still has happened. I don't want to hear her talk to her life coach. I really don't, y'all. I'm going to fast forward. All right, child. So next scene, we with Anila, and now she with her family. I'm going to have to fast forward this again. What is going on in this episode? Like, I like you, girl, Anila, but I like you with the cast. By yourself? So Anila is having a touching conversation with her daughter about accepting herself and her culture, and she's beautiful just the way she is. This is lovely, but this is not why I watch this show. I watch it for the mess and the fights and the drink throwing. So we're gonna fast forward. All right, so next scene, we are with Lisa Nicole Cloud at her house, and it looks like she's having a gathering. Finally, thank God, all the women in the same scene. It's going to be like the town hall planning meeting, so I'm guessing all ladies are going to be invited. This is a little fancy dinner meeting. Where is Lisa Nicole Cloud's husband? Can anyone in the comments find out for me? He has not been in this season at all. I'm guessing he's taken a beating so much since she's been on the show that he was just like, don't even put me on this show. Like, wow. Or am I wrong? Like, is she divorced, married? I'm confused. Like, her kids aren't even in the show. So the ladies are arriving, and I see Simone come in, and finally, that's the first person I see with a head mask as well as a facial mask covering, which is like how I would imagine it's supposed to be. Oop, Simone with the shade. Anila was just like, oh, I missed you at my kid's birthday party. I wanted to throw color on you. And she said, well, some of us work. Damn, bitch. Anila's better than me. Better than me. That was shade. Okay, so already Simone's energy is off. It's real awkward too. Like Anila and Lisa are like really being nice to her, and she's being like real shady and salty and not social. She even says she's kind of irritated. So Lisa asks why Simone is irritated, and Simone just tells her flat out that I think this isn't a team effort and you sent the flyers out, and Lisa Nicole's name is the only name on there out of the group. So it looked like she wants all the shine. And considering how we met Lisa first on the show, I'm not surprised by that. Oop, they have the receipts to show it. Yep. Okay, well, Simone's in the right. She got a point. So Lisa just says, you know, I hear you, and I guess she receives it. I'm wondering how they could go forward with this now. So all the ladies get there, and it looks like everyone came a little casual for it. I'm not sure if Lisa let them know that this is like a real formal town hall meeting. Some people are in jeans, and she's in like a after five like dress. So now Heavenly comes in, like, how you doing? How you doing? Takes the drink. Lisa tries to hug her. She literally pushes her off of her and was like, oh yeah, I'm coming. I'm not here for this. Why did you come? Like, she's coming in hot. Oh, so apparently, like a little replay by production, Lisa brought over like a measuring tape to put around Heavenly's waist. That's why she pushed her off of her. I don't know, Lisa. You asking for it, girl. So all the ladies get to the table, and clearly there's still tension between Toya and Anila. Toya even gets to the table first to switch out name cards where people are seating. Yeah, very petty for Toya, but expected. Okay, so they're discussing a town hall meeting at the table, and it's kind of starting to go left because Contessa's like, who's planning this? And Lisa tries to say that it's her, and Simone's like, it's you planning it. You're taking all the reins to it. And then Lisa's like, no, I'm not. And yeah, it's going downhill from here. And the look on everyone's faces, yeah, we're about to get an argument. Did Lisa just bring up Oprah? Did she really just bring up Oprah? She's doing this event too. She reached out to Oprah. Okay. And then Carrie brings up, oh yeah, well, leave Lisa alone, because everyone was like looking side-eye when she said about Oprah. And then Carrie says she knows Mariah Carey, and then everyone just starts laughing at the table. And I don't think they're laughing with them, they're laughing at them. So after this laughter, Lisa admits that yes, she got excited, she took the reins, and hopefully going forward, she's gonna let the other ladies plan as well. So apparently Lisa got Heavenly a gift from Chanel. She holds the bag up and she says, oh, well, this gift is for Heavenly, and Heavenly already sees the bullshit coming her way. So she starts like yelling at Lisa while Lisa's trying to read a text message of a video she sent her while she was on the horse making fun of her weight. So I'm guessing in that Chanel box was a gag gift, a la Drew from Atlanta. But Heavenly didn't even want to accept the gift. She just walks out the door, cursing her out, probably mentioning again that she don't have a man that love her. But yeah, she says she told all y'all not to work with Lisa Nicole Cloud, and slams the door. Oh, this show. We have 10 minutes left. Well, let's see where we go from here. So as Heavenly leaves, Lisa pulls out the Chanel bag, a scale. So it was a gag gift. And it was because of their text conversation of who is 150 pounds. So yeah, she intended to embarrass Heavenly. Heavenly saw her coming a mile away. But let's be honest, Heavenly has been fat shaming ever since she got that little lap band surgery. So let's just call a spade a spade. Anywho, it turns out that Heavenly did not leave the premises just yet. She's outside in the dark in the parking area, and Simone goes out to talk to her. You know, it's so funny how her and Simone are friends now when they were going to war last season. So Lisa has a point. Heavenly be joking with everybody, be shading, especially in the confessionals. But when somebody brings it her way, then, oh yeah, it's not okay. It's not okay at all. So Simone and Contessa convince Heavenly to go back in Lisa's house to just say, thank you for the invite, but I'm leaving. But as they're coming back, we see at the table the ladies are still talking about Heavenly's behavior. And Toya is calling out Dr. Jackie about how she lets Heavenly slide with her behavior. And I'm glad someone called her out on it, even if it is Toya. And Dr. Jackie does not like that by the look on her face. Ooh, Jackie does it all the time too, and we got the receipts. Thank you, production. And Jackie is not receiving, and she's like, check your tone. Check your tone. I don't think like you. Okay, all right. Jackie does not want to take ownership. How about that? And I like Dr. Jackie too, but she be letting Heavenly get away with murder. So as Heavenly gets back to the table, Toya is still calling out Jackie, this time in front of Heavenly. She said pit, not pet. So I'm not sure, like, what does that mean? You and your anger this year is unattractive. So they both get up from the table at this point, go to the bathroom to discuss their issues. And I had no idea that Toya was the one that introduced Heavenly to the group. Wow. Why does everyone Toya introduced to the group at the end of the season is fighting with Toya? This has happened with Heavenly, Anila, and Contessa. Do y'all see a pattern here? So yes, Toya, I'm still holding her accountable too. She ain't shit either. But yeah, she's just saying that how when she introduced Heavenly to the group, that how Heavenly makes jokes at her expense. Okay, so it's coming from an emotional place. She's saying that she's tired of Heavenly talking about her like that, and then she's laughing and no one's holding her accountable. Tori's like, I am tired of it. I am tired of it. Damn, I mean, it's just Heavenly. I mean, there's nothing to be jealous of Heavenly about. Tori is really letting this get to her. So I think now that Tori is bringing it to Dr. Jackie like this, she's receiving it. So they come to an understanding, they get back to the table, and it looks like they're good. I love how everyone's just back at the table like nothing happened 10 minutes ago. So they end the episode with an understanding as well as joking with Lisa Nicole Cloud as she took over the event. But it looks all good. It ends with a happy ending. Anywho, that was a boring episode. The only thing that was worth it was maybe the last 15 minutes. So I really didn't miss anything while I was in Atlanta on vacation. So yeah, y'all, I'm going to be moving on to the New York Housewives, and y'all know I got a lot to say about that. Let's just say I'm about to go in. Anywho, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all for the next video. Bye.